All right. Today is a pretty big day for Uma Musume. We have a new update. Apparently, we're getting all the first anniversary update upcoming to the half anniversary update. So I'm probably just gonna do the Leo Cup runs really quick, and then we can just straight up jump into like all the balance changes and like read through all the new stuffs. Okay, let me just put on that sound. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, I haven't done my dailies as well. Okay, let's just speedrun this. Actually, didn't get to prepare a lot of like a better Uma, so I'm probably just gonna reuse my Taurus Cup stuff here. Let me find it. I'm pretty sure it's this one right here. Yeah, let's just use this. Where's my gold ship? Now this should be fine. And then nice nature. Is it this one? Wait, I think I have a better one. Yeah, it should be this one. Alright, let's just slam this. I wonder how the new changes are. I haven't like looked really much into it. Just saw a bit of like so much changes are coming though. It's gonna be pretty exciting to learn all the new mechanics. Alright. First match. Skip. Do we win? Yeah, damn, we lose the first one. That's crazy. Unless? Oh, hell no. I wonder if people are breeding strong Umas for Leo Cup, because I definitely are not. Alright, that's a pretty cracked one. Honestly, for this Leo Cup CM, I'm just hoping to qualify to the A finals and probably just get the rewards and stuff. Because I didn't prepare like a lot for it, so it is what it is. Okay, we have a Major Yorudo. Oh, it's a B plus lobby. This should be a win then. Okay. First win, I guess. Nice.
よし。勝ちに行こう。
It doesn't feel really right to just like skip all these races, but we have some more important stuff to do later on, which is like looking at all the balance changes. So I can't really be bothered to like watch these for like an hour straight. Second win? Oh, Gold Trip is doing her stuff. Let's go. Second win. Hopefully we can qualify, so I just call it a day. If not, then I need to sweat a little bit so I make better Umas for tomorrow, so I qualify to the second round. We're seeing a lot of nice natures though. Hit that. Ooh. Oh, I thought we were gonna lose there. Gold chip popping off. Let's go, gold chip. Okay, we qualified. Nice. Fourth win, maybe? Oh, Summer Marzenski. I actually want to see if it's a proper Summer Marzenski. Concentration, groundwork. Yeah, this seems to be a proper one. Let's just hit it. We might lose this one, but I already qualified to A, so if I see Summer Maru at the front, it's an instant lose. Oh, hell no. Wait, maybe? Maybe? Wait, Oguri is catching up. Holy. I think Oguri caught it. Wow. That's crazy. I didn't think my Oguri would win. And it's also not a single runner room, because there's Silent Suzuka. We take those. I was pretty surprised my Oguri catch up. But it seems like the Summer Marzenski doesn't have as medium, so. Alright. 15 more speedrun matches, and then we can look into the balance stuff. Hey Tanoranko, have you do your CM runs? Or have you looked to the new updates? There seems to be a lot of new stuffs. Not yet? Alright. Ooh. A Smart Falcon and Summer Marzenski. Oh, it seems we'll lose this one. Unless... Wait, my Ogre is popping off! God damn. Yeah, so one of them was smooth transfer move. Yeah, they're buffing like the whole careers, right? I saw it as well. It's gonna be pretty crazy. Since we can also cure all the debuff in the summer as well when we rest. So it's gonna be a lot way better for the career runs. There's like no more RNG with like the night owls and stuff as well. They're making it a lot better for like the global players. It's really like a huge QL. Yeah, yeah. I saw a little bit of it. I'm gonna double check it later though. And like we have a lot of changes to the skills as well. There's gonna be a lot of reading needed. And like they're pushing all the guts rework, which is pretty exciting to be honest. It's gonna shake up all the new metas. Okay, another Ogre W. We take those. Yeah, we're finally gonna see a lot of the Haru Urara Guts cards, so you better finally get those from the store. I'm actually interested in how the Unity Cup will be played out, because I saw Victoria Frontier was running like the wit maxing strategy, right? But I think since they're gonna rework the Guts meta, we're gonna see a lot of new Haru Urara's deck cards. I'm not too sure how it's gonna play out, but it's gonna be pretty interesting. Okay, finally my gold chip popped up for once. It's already max? Nice. I also already have mine max. I actually use it for like a roaming support for my decks. You're gonna build a Guts Marzens for runs. I think they're still not gonna rework it until like 11th of November, right? So it's gonna only be viable for Virgo Cup. Oh, B plus lobbies? Yeah, let's just skip it. Yeah, the update is on the 11th. So pretty much the meta will be the same for the Leo Cup. It really doesn't gonna change a lot. But Virgo Cup and upwards, we're gonna see a lot of new stuffs. Wait, I'm getting gold chip here. Unless gold chip doing her things. Oh shit. It's a cancer platinum. Understandable. No medium S though. Still good skills. Understandable. I'm curious if the skill changes are just the JP buffs. I'm pretty sure we're following all the JP buffs. There's no way they're gonna change it. Right? I'm not too sure as well, but I'm just assuming it's gonna be all JP buffs. Ooh, 2 Summer Marzensky. Holy crap! We're seeing an S Marzensky. Yo. Is it for real? Oh wait, it's not this one. What the fuck? Wait. Wait, what? It doesn't have the correct skills and like... yeah, it doesn't have enough stamina. What is this build? I was like scared. The stuff's like... Nah, he built it very wrong. Well... That was scary, but it's not scary at all now. Holy triple late start. Yeah, GG's. The Marzensky died for... Look at that Summer Maru. That's funny. Wait, what? Somehow the McQueen stole the win. What? Oh, this doesn't have groundwork. Oh wait, it actually have concentration groundwork. Wait, how does this one lose to? That's actually crazy.
ありがとなトレーナー
There's no way that Summer Marsensky lose to that Majira McQueen. That's kind of messed up.
出走と
Alright.
馬娘を3人選んでくださいやってみましょう
With checks, but that Summer Marzensky had like 1k with, so it's probably he doesn't activate any the gold recovery, but that's a lot of normal moods. Two Saiyan Sky still. Ah, it's over. Saiyan Sky at the front. GG's.
あとちょっとだな勝ちに行こう
I'm actually not too sure if I should run the last five runs, because it's like 30 carats cost, right? And if I don't win at least 3, I'm not gonna break even with the carrots, so I don't think it's actually worth it. Ooh, anime version of Major McQueen. That's a B plus though.
勝ちは十分に狙える
Doesn't seem that scary.
晴れ渡るさ今スタートが決定好打賞を見せています第4コーナー
Alright, GG's Summer Mario at the front. Unless
ここから先頭を捉える子は出てくる
Unless my Ogre does something. Triumphant Pulse?
オグリキャップオグリキャップ
Wait, she might catch up.
オグリキャップ
Oh, nice.
よし
Clutch Ogre.
お腹がすい
Nice.
やってみましょう
B plus lobbies, I assume? Is that a debuff for Grass Wonder?
4番オグリキャップ
人気と実力を兼ね備えた
Oops.
私一押しの馬娘です。
Oh yeah, it is.
前目につける先行者
I see. Definitely not a jobber's lobby then. It's a proper 1-2. Hit. Oh my god, it's over.
勝負どころ最後の直線へとかけ
Or maybe? Was it a single front runner? Oh, it was single front runner lobby. We might win. Triumphant Bulls? Yeah, GG's. Double Ogre win. Nice. She's popping off today. It feels really nice to see your base chaser catching up to the front runners now. Because, like, the odds are like stacked against them. Okay, probably the last 2 matches. I'm probably not gonna run the last 5 because it's probably not worth it. Because I probably won't be winning like 5 matches in a row somehow.
4番オグリキャップ
hit. Wait. Oh, is that a front?
ここから
Wait,
スター
what?
ト
She ran out of stamina instantly. That is crazy. Okay.
よし
Another win. Check the... Did she run out of stamina? Oh yeah, she ran out of stamina. It's not enough. Understandable.
みんな全力で行こう
Mihono bourbon. I want to check the Mihono actually. Is it a properly built one?
一番人気こそ譲りましたが素質は負けていません
Retro,
よ
Wonka.
コースで力を十分
There's no
発揮できそう
groundwork
です
here. Okay. That's a glue Mihono bourbon. It. Alright, GG's. It's too far. The all-seeing eye didn't land as well. Remember your crane if only you could get good RNG runs on her. You know they're gonna buff taking the lead soon, right? So Bourbon is gonna be up there. Oh wait, my ogre is catching up. Oh. Oh. Hey, nice. Wait, we got 4 wins. Do I run as well the last one? We might get extra 10 carrots. I don't think it's worth it though. 6. Yeah, I don't think it's too worth it to run the last ones. Maybe? Nah. Okay. Let me... Okay, we're done with the runs. I'll probably just jump straight into like the balance changes. Let me see. Um, this should be good, right? Can you see like the screen? Like all the new balance changes? Okay, let's dive into the balance changes. Adjustment details, increase monies, blah blah blah, increase support, nice. Parameters, gain from career and events. I'm not sure what this means. Is it the director like the 10 plus bonus stuff, you know? Like at the end of the career they give out like 10 plus stats as well. I think it's assuming that. And if you run like Tazuna and stuff, you get like probably more stats on it. That's pretty nice. Increase the number of recreation events. Wait, wait. Uh, where's the Tazuna? Does Tazuna, our version, only have 4? Is this a global? What does that mean? Maybe they're adding like the 5th one. I'm pretty sure the R version probably doesn't have it, right? I think they're referring to that. Let me check actually. I'm not sure how I can check it, but this shows that it has 5. I'm assuming that the current R version only have 4 chain and like they're adding the 5th one somehow. Okay. Increase the rate at which friend types support card event occur when they're in your. Okay, that's basically a buff to the PAL cards, like Tazuna and Rico. So they're pushing the Rico agenda harder to like all the people. Adjusted choice option for career and events when friend types. Alright, that's basically another friend support card buff. Adjusted the probability of training when max energy is increased. Okay, nice. Another QL for like uh training failure when you have like, for example, the Asian Flash max energy. So I guess it scales up how high your max energy is. So that's pretty nice. Friend type support card event may now occur at a low rate, even if they are not in your deck. Wait, that's like a huge buff to the career as well. Because now Tazuna Aoi can like occur when we train the career. So they can like give you some mood events and like extra speed and stuff, right? But so that's pretty huge. Oh, was it the events? Wait, does the event means these events or the training? If it's these events, then it's really huge, no? You can get like extra energy and moods from it. That's pretty nice. Uh, maybe you can loop them. I was under the impression that they already had. Oh, I think it's like the R version had like four, and like they're making it five now. Yeah, probably not the dates. I think it's like the event, like these ones, the random events. But still, 13 energy and like bonus mood is pretty huge. Okay, let's see the other changes. Adjusted career to mitigate the effect of the bad condition. This is what we were talking about earlier. The probability recover more energy when resting. Wait, so if you get Night Owl, what does this mean? Do you get like you can still get 70 energy? I'm not too sure about this one. Decrease the probability of being afflicted with bad conditions. Okay, nice. Remove mood decrease when being afflicted with bad condition from some events. I'm pretty sure this is referring to like all the night owls and like the slacker, right? So now when you get the night owl, you don't get any mood decrease anymore, which is really huge. So all the mood management right now is like not as hard as the URA finale, where you get like slacker into like mood down, mood down. So that's really huge. Mood decreases when unable to train. Now occur randomly. Okay, so it's not like a guaranteed if you get the slacker event. That's really nice. Rest and recreation now cures bad condition. This is what I was talking about. So we can now cure all the night owl, slacker on summer. That's pretty huge actually for the career. This five is like huge QL to like all the career runs. It's gonna help all the players actually to get better RNGs. Resting now has chance to cure the night owl. Ooh. I'm pretty sure right now, if we get like the well rested, you can cure like the training, what do you call it? The practice poor, was it? So now you can also cure the night owls and skin outbreak. That's actually pretty crazy. So now all the mood debuffs is like minimized. So you can basically skip information. Yeah, you can basically just hope to rest and get well rested, and it will remove like all the debuffs. That's pretty nice. Training with Etsuko now has a chance to cure the slacker condition. Does this work in the Unity Cup? Because I'm pretty sure in the Unity Cup, Etsuko will not be. um, in the careers, right? But still, slacker condition, nice. Certain career events now cure bad conditions. Okay, but just the race system added the spot struggle system. Okay, what does spot struggle means? I'm pretty sure it means this one, right? Elite contest. So this mechanic was added during the JP server first anniversary. Can trigger anywhere until elite contest will always be either frontrunner. When a contest and indicator. So basically, it's the mechanics for like the frontrunner. So they're buffing up the frontrunners during the elite contests. Extra target speed. Okay. Ooh, it depends on the guts. So basically, what they mean by this is that the guts, the guts that will be really, really important right now for the frontrunner as well. Additionally, the stamina usage will be increased. Okay, okay. So you need to gain more stamina and more guts in your build. And right. So basically, this is just a buff to the front runners. You basically add more guts to it, and you get bonus target speed. That's pretty nice. Uh, where was the add the dueling system? I'm pretty sure this one is the showdown right here. So this mechanics for a showdown to occur, they must have similar current speed. Okay. Three mirrors have be on the final straight. So basically, when your Uma is competing on the final straight, there's no exchange on the duration or distance. If the remaining HP, she will drop out. The showdown, all participating girls will gain target speed and acceleration based on their guts. Holy. Isn't guts like now very busted stats? Because this mechanics, both of these new mechanics rely on the guts as well. So for this one, the elite contest or what you call it, the spot, whatever. This one is basically only for frontrunners, but the showdown is like for all styles. So I'm not sure how high you need to build these guts right now, but target speed and acceleration buff is really, really huge. Alright, I guess it's now guts meta, I guess. That's pretty crazy. Added the runaway aptitude skill. This is the Onige skill. I'm pretty sure uh it's currently for Sal and Suzuka only. Let me see. I need to switch to the JP version for this. Yeah. I'm pretty sure currently in the global version, the Great Escape strategy is only available to like Sal and Suzuka. So I'm actually expecting her to be one of the best frontrunner in the Virgo Cup. Yeah, because she have this. I'm pretty excited actually to see how the meta will change. Increase runner less per speed based on their guts parameter. Okay, this is just a straight up guts buff. Adjusted system involving hill on courses. What does it mean? Are they adding like the uphills and downhills on certain race course? I'm pretty sure that's what this means, right? Because currently in the global version, I'm pretty sure some of the race courses are like missing the downhills. For example, uh, this current Leo Cup is actually they have the downhill on the JB version, but currently in the global it doesn't have it. Guts is late game speed as well. What the hell? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're changing it on the race mechanics as well. Let me see the race mechanics documents. Guts Cuthbert. Okay. Alright. Note that the Guts component was added after their first anniversary. Okay, so lost per distance. Okay, so they're basically adding speed and guts. So now guts is like more important than ever. 1,200 guts already. Something about Suzuka being the meta blocker. I guess you can run her as a front runner blocker as well, right? Because with the Onige's run, she'll be like at the very, very front during the start and the middle race. So she can block like the angling and scheming as well. Okay, let's see the other changes. Adjust the racer positioning at the final corner, allowing them to line up more easily. I guess this means that it makes your Umas spread out more, so you don't get blocked easily, right? So it's gonna be better for certain Umas like what you call it, Narita Tajin, because currently she always gets blocked somehow. So it's really huge buff to like the late surger and closer. And I'm assuming Page Chaser to a certain extent, but this is mostly for late surgery and closer. Skills that improve navigation now also improve passing ability during their duration. I'm pretty sure this refers to uh, the no stopping me. Is it referring to this late movement speed? I'm pretty sure it is, right? Because people were talking about all the late movement speed buff. I'm not really too sure what's the mechanic change on this, but they will for sure buff this, and I'm pretty sure it is referring to the late movement speed buff. Okay, that's that. Okay. Recovering endurance late race now enables runners to exert full strength based on the endurance recovered. Wait, this is actually really huge now. So now recovery skills that activate on the late race is actually pretty good now. Because before this, if you activate the recovery skill on the late race, after they will calculate like the last spurt stamina. So if you activate it too late, it doesn't help with it. So now if you activate it a little bit later, it's gonna help with the last spurt. That's actually a huge change to like some of the recovery skills. There's a gold skill that gives for a block at last spurt. Yeah, it's that no stopping me, right? Bofa is not useless. It's a good skill now. So if you activate it a little bit late on the final straight, you still get value from it. Adjusted the parameters acquired from some training events. Oh, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I need to look for it in here somewhere. Is it referring to this stuff right here? Parameters acquired. For example, Sun Suzuka. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's referring to this. So on the training events, like the hints, we're getting a lot of more new stuff. Let's actually see through it if there's anything good for it. Increase added new choice for some training events. Added new training events. Ooh, there's so much update actually. Just the parameters can be acquired from some support card. Oh wait, this is the trainee Uma Musume, not the support card. Wait. Let me see actually. Oh, they're talking about these ones. Hi, what do you think the most viable Uma for Virgo Cup of the balance patch is? Is it Taishin, Suzuka? I'm pretty sure the strongest one would still be Summer Maru Sensei. And then I saw they were gonna change the acceleration skill for what you call it, Taiki Shuttle. So she's also up there, and Silent Suzuka is definitely up there because of the Onige's run change. But the past is Innocent Silent Suzuka, which is the actual Uma. Yeah, I can link the talk. Let me see. One sec. I'll send it on the YouTube live chat, so you can also access it there. I'm pretty sure they're referring to this event. So yeah, let's probably just take a look at it. For King Hello, Studios in edit. The skill is not pretty good. It's a fill of few skill, bonus speed, bonus width, or skill points. Nice. Not too much crazy. Wins G1 races in all. Okay, this is actually pretty good for King Hello. She got like a bonus event if you win like, oh wait, in all distant categories. Yasuda Kinen is like the Mao one, right? The blue race. But like all distance is pretty crazy. But you get 10 plus all stats and 20 skill points, which is pretty huge. But I don't think you can achieve this. All distance categories a bit too much. A change to the unique skills, calming king, added acceleration, duration increase. Okay, let's see. King Hala. Uh, what's your current unique? Really increased velocity, order rate. So currently you need to be below oh, you need to be in the fifth position. What's the changes? Above the fourth position? I don't think it still helps, but because 200 meters and you need to be in the fourth or fifth position is still pretty rough. Because like Ogre's unique is like, I believe it was like the second position or third position, right? It definitely helps a lot with King Hollow, but still a pretty bad unique. Get closer, edit acceleration. Okay, duration increase. Okay, that's basically just buff to the skills. Nice nature buff. Another hidden event. If you win some races, you get 25 speed, stamina. Okay, bonus stamina. Home stretch haste, nothing too crazy. Uh, how about some dirt skirt? Wait, she gets. Oh, that's pretty huge for nice nature. You can get like free energy and like free random stats just from like the events. Okay, home stretch haste, nothing too crazy here. Matikane, Koku Kitaru, Flash Branch. AG edit. Okay, nothing too crazy. Bonus. Okay. Wait, is that the unique skill? What's Matikane current unique skill? I see victory in my future. Clear path forward. Phase 2, order 3, block run. Wait, this skill is actually really good now, no? You get an acceleration. You get an acceleration on phase 2, which is actually good now. Cause, cause this unique, if you're above the third position, and basically well, it's a bit of RNG, but if you get blocked, now you get like target speed and like acceleration from your unique. This is really huge for Matikane. Now she gets free acceleration from her unique. Yeah, she gets acceleration on her unique. So actually her unique is like really, really good. Okay, Harurara, I don't know what this means, but she doesn't get really much. Layer roll, iron will, opening leg or middle leg. What does that mean? So I'm pretty sure iron will currently is like a pretty bad skill, right? Uh, accumulate time, block front, continue time. Opening leg, change. So they're saying that right now it can be phase 0 and phase 1. Does that mean that this skill is now decent? Or it still won't activate? The race has been ongoing. Because if they make it to phase 1, then now the skill can activate, right? So it's actually a pretty decent gold recovery skill now. Because what happens with this skill was that it was phase 0, and like the time window for this is like really close. So this skill basically never activates. That's why people were saying that Iron Will was like a pretty bad skill. So now this skill is actually pretty good. That's pretty huge. 1000, 1,000,000 CC, slope up slope random. What does that mean? Uh, currently running uphill. Up slope random. I'm pretty sure this is just a name change, right? Because upslope means uphill, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is probably just a change of the skill name. I'm pretty sure it still works the same unless I'm missing something. Alright, Bakushin. Oh, 1 random stats, 2 random stats. Okay, nothing too crazy. Skill points. Alright, alright. Victory branch. Just bonus stats. Huge lead. What does that skill do? Where's Bakushin? Staggering lead. Increase ability to maintain the lead. Legendary behind. Wait, it's still pretty bad now. Because you need to be the first position. So they're only changing like now from 5 length to 3 length. But you still need to be in the first position. So there's not really much buff to the skill. Countermeasure, middle leg second half. Slightly increase passing ability when precision toward the front mid race. Okay. So now you can make this as a gambling acceleration skill. Because right now, this skill activates like first phase random, right? They're changing it so it activates on the middle leg second half. So if you proc it a little bit late, then this acceleration could um what do you call it? Could carry over to the last spurt. But yeah, that's basically it. So now the skill's actually pretty decent. It's a additional gambling acceleration skill if you want to say about it. Alright, that's pretty huge, actually. Skill is still mid. Yeah. It's still mid, but it's a bit better than what it used to be. Okay. Winning ticket. Today. What? Unclear. Okay. Occurs on a. This is just bonus stats, nothing too crazy. Condition unclear, blah 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 blah. Late late surger straightaways and free corners. Wait, does winning ticket have these previously? Uh what's the event name? The Road to Sweets. Not is it from the training events? Wait, is it? I'm not too sure what this is, but is it a new event for her? Then that's pretty huge because she gets late surger straight away and late surger corners for free. Alright, folio skill buff, stat fast, now increase acceleration. Slightly slightly increase ability to fight back. This final corner. Wait, now this skill is a lot better, right? Because if you get overtaken on the final corner, then you get acceleration on top of the target speed. That's a pretty huge buff to this skill. But it's still a bit of an awkward skill because you technically don't want to get overtaken. But now if you get overtaken, you get acceleration and target speed on top of it. That's really nice buff to the skill. Fighter, hard worker. I'm pretty sure fighter is still a bad skill, right? Yeah, this is still a bad skill. Because the acceleration could activate anytime. Doesn't help with the skill, okay. Late surgery corners, now triggers on a random corner. So this means that currently Professor of Curvature always activates on the first corner. So what this means is that now corner skills can activate on any corner. That's actually really huge because if we assume that Curvature of Curvature always activate on the first corner, right? Sometimes it activates right before the position keeps end. So the speed actually doesn't help with overtaking the Umas. So this is a huge buff to the corner skills because you can activate it after the position keeps end, right? This is a really huge buff to the corner skills. Position, feel for or fast and furious, duration increase. Okay, that's just a duration buff. From secret event, maybe? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think this is a secret event, but I'm not too sure about the conditions. But still, this is a huge buff. Late surgery straightaways and corner for free. Hell yeah. Alright. Agnes Tachyon. Uh, okay. More stats and mood on top of it. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure now this is the secret event. Yeah. Condition, achieve triple crown. Three all stars. Wait. That's not really good. Tactical tweak is uh shatterproof. It's still phase one random. This skill is still pretty bad. Well, three plus all stats is alright, I guess. But this skill useless. Okay. Introduction, added target. Wait, are you telling me Agnes Tachyon get speed boost on her unique now? She's really good now then. No, that's actually really, really massive. Because currently her unique is only stamina recovery. So basically, she's now a pseudo Summer Marzinski, no? Oh wait, what I'm saying. It's not Summer Marzinski, but she gets stamina recovery and target speed on top of it. That's crazy. Massive buff to Agnes Tachyon. Medium corners. Okay, this is the corner I was talking about. Oh, tactical tweak. Wait, this still doesn't change anything because the skill is still pretty bad. Yeah, the buff doesn't change anything. All right, the last 41 stars. Majiro Orion. Monsters can do anything. Okay, practice perfect. Okay. Ooh, this is huge. What are you saying? Agnes Tachyon only gains 3 all stats for this? And like Major Orion gets 15 all stats? How is this fair? And like Slick Search on top of it? This is a good skill. That's unfair to Agnes Tachyon, but A. Up tempo, killer tunes. Yo, that's actually a really massive duration increase. This skill is like very good now. That's almost like 2.5 times of the speed duration buff. And I'm pretty sure up tempo is already a pretty good skills before. Yeah, this is basically just a weak check of a skill. And the problem with this skill was that the duration was a bit low. Now they buff it over twice the duration. Up tempo is a really good skill now to take for the medium nuisance. Okay, let's see the changes to the 2 stars. Super Creek. Finally, they reduced this because Super Creek has a guaranteed events, which make her have a 5% training failure throughout the whole career until like I'm pretty sure the classic year or something like that. They're reducing it to 2%, which is now like a practice pool. This is really huge. Can now be cured with practice perfect. Oh hell yeah. So previously this fixed 5% was like it always stays there. So right now you can cure it with practice perfect, which means that Super Quick is a lot easier to run in the career now. That's crazy. Okay. New events. Okay, give it to someone to move 24, hydrate hints. That's a pretty juicy event if I can say so myself. Race bonus. Okay, 10 power. Prepare to pass. Good skills. Unique skills. Stamina. Wow. They increase it. The inherit also goes up. Wait, that's pretty massive. So this is way more than the white recovery skill. Because white recovery skill is 1.5, right? I'm pretty sure. So right now, you can inherit um you can inherit this as basically a recovery skill to the other Umas. 7.5% is really huge. Prepare to pass, region increase. Okay. That's a speed buff. Yeah, so the major takeaway from this is right now, Pure Heart is a good inherit skill. Okay, Ion on Top Gun. Get me in the mood. All stats, nothing too crazy. Um, G1 win ever strategy. During late December, vitals, all stats. Super. That's a lot of skills. Straight away spurt, slick search, head to head, final push. It is basically a skill for every strategy. But you need to win the G1 with every strategy. So you need to at least use one with front, pace, late, and closer. That's pretty interesting. First place kiss, final corner. After final corner, What's that? What does that mean? Mm-mm. Wait, so does that mean the activation condition is like redshift now? Like final corner and beyond? If it is, then it's a major buff to my Ion Top Gun. Because right now, if it doesn't activate on the final corner, GG's, this skill doesn't never activate. But if it's final corner and beyond, that's really huge buff to the skill. Leader sprite before change order one time. Uh, After change order or block. Okay. They're adding another condition for this. That's an alright buff to the leader sprite. So more activation condition for it, easier to activate. Okay, nice. No stopping me. Block front continue time in front near lane time. What? Uh, Let me see the JP version. What does that mean? Non-stop. Uh, in front near lane one time. The number of second there's another Uma right in front of you. Right in front means no more than what's your own placement. So so an Uma needs to be in front of you for at least 1 second. What does that change from the global version though? The number of seconds you've been blocked from the front. You've been blocked by another Uma in front of you for at least a second. What? Isn't it basically the same? Because both condition is just you're being blocked at the front for 1 second. I guess they're just changing the names. Uh, yeah, yeah, that's basically what it means, right? Unless I'm missing something. It's changing from needing to be straight up blocked on their butt to just having an Uma fakely in front of you. Oh, I see. They don't need to be in the same lane anymore. Wait, that's a pretty huge buff actually. I see. Yo, this skill is actually really good then now. Straight away attack duration increase. Holy, that's like 3 times of the duration. Straight away attack is like now a good skill. Agree. Bonus stats. Okay, after super show, all stats, additional skill points. Nothing too crazy. Empress Pride. What does Empress Pride do? Uh, Basically, she needs to overtake above the third position. Okay, so it makes the condition less restrictive because the pace chasers sometimes, you know, the position it helps. So it makes it more lenient, I guess. Third position, nothing too crazy, but still a good buff overall. Up tempo, we saw this already. Home stretch phase, okay. There's not really much buff on air groove. El Condor Pasa. When okay. Game Tora says 30 for all. Bonus speed with skill points. Okay. Uh this is just bonus stats, wet condition, nothing too crazy. Stamina to spare or calm and collected. Opening like wait, that's a huge buff, no. Uh calm and collected. So this skill could be actually really useless because it could activate too early. Because as soon as 5 seconds is over, this skill could activate and like you lose out on the stamina recovery. But now they make it so that it can activate. They activate it on the second half. So this skill will gain a lot much more value. Huge buff to common collected actually. So with that, okay, we saw this already. Crest Wonder. Okay, nothing too crazy. What is quiet breathing? Oh, oops. What? I'm not sure what this skill is. Uh, is it a JP skill? Oh yeah. And during the second half of the opening leg, if you're not in the front, your stamina will come. Okay, this is a recovery skill, face leather halberd. Uh, this is the same as the calm and collected then. Yeah, this condition was what I was talking about with the calm and collected. Pretty okay skill. We're getting some new skills. I saw one called head to head too. What does that do? Is it a JP skill? Head to head? What? Head to. Okay. At a random point during the first half of the final leg, if you're in the first half of the fact, your acceleration will increase. Yo, that's a pretty good for the pace chaser. That's a good acceleration skill for the pace chaser. This is basically another gambling acceleration skill, but specifically for pace chaser. That's huge. So now, the gambling acceleration skill is like not exclusive to late surger. Basically, this is basically on your left, but pace chaser version. Huge, 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 huge. Okay, let's keep going. Where was I? Uh, okay. Achieve triple crown. Like, is it just bonus stats? Focus mind when there's no room, there's no way. Position buff. Nothing too crazy. Combat spirit, monster space. Okay. We saw all of these changes already. Daiwa Scarlet. What the hell is that? That's so many races she need to win. During late December, though, she gets 15 all stats when using Spirit head to head. Oh, this was the head to head we were talking about, right? Game Dora says Nimble Navigator as well. Ooh, that's pretty huge. But you need to win like crazy amount of races. Shifting gears. Okay. Oh, that's really huge. Now you don't need to be the first position, so uh that was let me change to the global version. So currently you need to be in the first position for this to ever activate. So after they buff it, technically you can now run double fronter with Daiwa's current. And this skill will be much more reliable because if you don't get the first position right now, it's GG. She will never activate this. But after the buff, now this skill is way better. Because if you run two frontrunners, for example, you run your Summer Maru and like Dawa Scarlet, then this skill could still activate. That's actually massive for Dawa Scarlet. Huge buff to Dawa Scarlet. Competitive spirit, okay, stamina to spare. Alright, we've been through that already. Prepared to pass. Okay, we've been through that. Vodka. After the Sudoku consecutive celebration. Nothing too crazy. During late December, 25 speed, power, skill points. All that there is. What does this skill do? Well, if you're in the good position on the final straight during the final leg, your speed will increase. Last straight. Uh, this is similar to home straight chase and the medium distance. That's an alright skill. Not too crazy. Only choice, blah 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 blah. Okay. Straightaway acceleration, no one cares about the skill. Shifting gears. What does shifting gears do? Oh wait, I should probably check the global version because they might buff the JP version. Place random one. Oh wait, that's a pretty good buff to shifting gears. Twice the duration and for a bonus target speed. They're buffing a lot of on the speed skills. I guess they're making the middle leg overtaking mechanics more interesting to see because they basically want it to happen, right? They're buffing all like the speed skills if we're looking at it, like all the durations. So the middle leg is gonna be more important than ever right now. That's gonna be pretty fun. Okay. Gold ship, let's see if she gets any good buff. Nothing, but all stats. If charming, who must near count 4, 5, 6, 7 to near count 3. What does that mean? So the number of other girls that are currently near you. Near means no further. Where exactly? So they're changing it that it's only 3 girls currently near you, right? They're changing it. 3 girls accumulate time greater than 5. So you need 3 umas to be near you about 5 seconds, if I'm understanding the skill correctly. That means is it like it's a good skill now, no? Because uh technically there will be so many late surgers and end closers, and this skill will basically just activate automatically, no? Suzuka skill now activates in middle leg. Huge runner boss. It activates in them. This many changes are causing. Yeah, we're going through it, and I'm like, I'm not too sure if I can remember it. I need to make like all the new Virgo Cup guides and stuff. It's crazy. Not for 5 seconds. It means it can proc in the first 5 seconds. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Wait, that means this skill will pretty much activate always, no? Because you only need 3 umas. If there's actually 3 umas beside, for example, let's say gold chip, because you're running her as an encloser, right? And there's no way a room doesn't have at least 4 late surger or encloser. This skill is gonna pretty much activate all the time. Huge, huge buff to this skill. Okay, let's see the 3 stars now. Oh my god, there's so much changes. That's crazy. Rush Hour. Here was then 3 wins. Okay, this firm condition. Kyoto Racecourse. Not too much buff on her. And stats. Okay, that's just stats. Straight descent. Downslope random. I'm still not too sure what they're meaning with the change to upslope random and like downslope random. Cause cause these are both still meaning uh downhill and uphill, right? Let me see in the JP version what does that mean. What was the skill name? Determinant Descent? Uh, was this? Uh, don't solve random. Okay. At random point on any downhill part. I'm not too sure what they changed with this because it's technically just still downhill and uphill. Uh, but this skill is actually gonna be a really good skill on like certain race course. Because like if the downhill is near to the late race, uh, GG, you get free acceleration. Umasen and Nimble Navigator are huge for non-runner. Yeah, they're gonna buff both of their skill. Currently, Highlander procs immediately the moment you touch an uphill. I think this change will take. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah, so it's a pretty. I'm not sure if it's a buff or not, but that means that skills like Determine Descent just now is like way better because sometimes you want it to activate a bit later so that it carries over to like the last part, right? Yeah, the skills just got buffed a bit. All right, Rudolph, top energy, nothing. For curvature, nothing. Wait, basically Rudolph got nothing. She got nothing. Alright, that's not fair to her, but other of race course food, 50 energy. Okay. McQueen also doesn't get anything. Oh, she got buff on the calm and collected. Keeping the lead, pushing lift behind. What does keeping the lead do? Vanguard Spirit. Uh, increase ability to maintain. Prisoner Uma at most one horse length behind you. There's another Uma at most. So in front of you by one blank. They're changing it to that. Wait, what? Passion left behind. My brain is not braining right now. um, horse length between you and the closest Uma behind you. There's another Uma at most one horse length behind you. So if the greater than sign, that means another Uma at most is in front of you, is in front of you by one length. But you need to be in the first position. So how does that work? What? Oh, wait, what? Concord is for when they are far away. I guess they're just making the skill. Oh, I see what you mean. So previously, this skill you need to be like far away ahead. So now they're reducing it to only one length instead of three length. I see. That's a pretty huge buff to the skill. So you now you don't need to lead by like three length. Now it's only one length. Okay. Huge buff to the skill. Long corners, okay. What lines beyond the wall? Head to head. All that there. What's all that there is? Did we go through that skill? Shaking. Oh, it's okay, okay. Both new skills. It was a good skill, head to head, pretty decent skill as well. Gambling acceleration skill, right? Shooting for victory. They changed the order rate to fourth position now. Final corner. Okay, this is a huge buff. Final corner, second half is crazy. Cause let me see. Let me see if I can find oh my mentor thing. So let's say previously shit. Wait, what is in the show? What? Okay, so shooting for victory activates here. Final corner second half means it's gonna activate here. So shooting for victory can now carry over to like the final straight. That's actually a massive buff. This is an example for like the Vertigo Cup. So it will activate right about here, I guess. So you still can get like the duration if you were just running the Taiki shuttle. Huge. Mm-mm. Sorry about that. Okay, changing gears. We saw that already. Productive plan. Mao Maven. Opening leg, second half order. Yo. Mao Maven is a goated skill right now. That's a crazy buff to Mao Maven. So currently, this skill only activates on the early race when you're above the first position, right? So what they change is that this skill can basically activate anytime. Because if you run a front runner, you'll be below the fifth position, right? And they remove the accumulate time as well. So this is an insane skill for Summer Mercenski and Taiki Shuttle. Basically, front runner and pace chaser, if you have this skill, crazy skill. Because it will activate anytime. Uh, yeah. This skill will basically activate anytime. Because you're be above the fifth position, and like this basically just gonna activate anyway. It's just a wit check. Huge buff to Mal Maven. Okay, prepare to pass. Extra duration, nothing too crazy. Good Tony Championship. Yo, 100 energy. What do you mean? That's the full energy bar. 30 power. Okay, you can get soul metabolism. Alright, alright. Fair enough. Winky click a shot. Iron can hydrate. Uh, that's alright. Corner acceleration. I'm pretty sure this is still a bad skill. Because, like, run up corners. Um, acceleration, phase one, distance rate. Might not be this update. Okay, I'm not gonna comment on that then because it might not be this update. Still, probably a bad skill then if it's not this update because phase one. Nimble Navigator, oh, we saw that already. Taiki is gonna be correct for Virgo. Her buffs are insane. Yeah, she gets shooting for victory. She also gets Mao Maven buff. Crazy. She's gonna be like the best space chaser. Because right now for Virgo, there's basically no pace chaser that's good for it. So Taiki Shadow is gonna be the top. Some Emerson's buff are absolutely unworth it. Yeah, she's gonna be the meta frontrunner. I mean, technically she's right now the meta frontrunner anyway, but Augury random full heal. Yeah. Nexium with Unity Cup plus all of those is going to be chaos. Yeah. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna have enough time to prepare with all of this. Because we still need to get us accustomed to like the Unity Cup as well, right? Because if you let's be real, if you haven't played the JP version beforehand, like me, you won't understand like any of the mechanics as well. And we only have like less than a week to prepare all of this. Frigo Cup is gonna be something else. Okay, let's see Marzinski. 15 skill point, power, deep breath. Okay, not too much. Sorry, what adapt, shooting gear. Oh, yeah, this skill is now busted. Early read, and taking the lead is like right now a good skill. So wait, let me see the global version. So currently, this skill acceleration is useless because you have accumulated time 5, and by this point we know that if you have groundwork, then this skill doesn't give any value because you already reached like the top speed after 5 seconds. But after this buff, holy crap, Runrunner is crazy. Because you can stack groundwork and you can stack the skill, boom, you've reached like the top speed way faster than what currently the frontrunner are achieving. This is gonna change the whole frontrunner meta now. Frontrunner busted. And one more thing is that um, taking the lead, we will get the free Mihono bourbon card. This card right here. Let me go to the JB version. The Halloween event will give us this card. This card have taking the lead. This is taking the lead. So after the Halloween event, Frontrunner is gonna be busted as hell. Yo, nah, this is not fair. Oh no. And they're drowning us in changes. Yeah. Play through Unity Cup on JP just to learn mechanics. Yeah, I've seen it as well from Victoria Frontier's video. It should be a lot of fun. Groundwork and early broken combo for front. Yeah, it's gonna be a broken combo. Mihono power creep by Axel for 2 seconds. Yeah. Squeeze. Okay. Acceleration. We saw that skill already. Huge fleet. Photo shoot. Huge fleet too. Slightly easier to keep your lead. Oh, they're making it so it's easier to this is keeping the lead, right? Basically. The fan guard skill we're talking about. Okay. Tokai Teo, aka Hakiri. After the Emperor's Cup, using feature move, blah 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 blah. 17 head to head. Okay, she gets the head to head acceleration gambling skill. Hydrate, stamina, prudent positioning. Okay, so we've already talked about the lane movement speed buff. So yeah, this is gonna be a good skill. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Tokaite will get a huge buff because all of the late movement speed mechanics rework. I'm not exactly too sure how it actually works. I need to see with the race mechanics as well. I'm probably just gonna learn it by myself later on, but assuming it's a huge buff to like all these lane movement speed. Prepare to pass. All right, we saw that already. Just duration buff. Salon Suzuka. Uh, all stats. Oh yeah. She gets the Onigeihin, the Great Escape. Huge buff to Suzuka. I'm expecting to see a lot of the Great Escape Silent Suzuka in Virgo Cup as well. I don't have Silent Suzuka though. I really want to try the Great Escape strategy. I refuse to. But partner is gonna be the meta now. You need to farm groundwork. You cannot escape that. Okay. The view from the lead is mine. What does it change? So, final corner, they're changing it. Oh, that's a huge buff. Yo, that's a huge buff to Suzuka. Let me change to Cobalt again. So, currently, this skill, it's hard to activate because you need to be in the first position. But they're changing all of this. Oh, wait, no. You still need to be in the first position, but it's no longer the final corner, right? So halfway through the race, wait, but you have the Great Escape skill. That's a crazy buff to Suzuka, because she currently is the only one who have Great Escape skill, and you're gonna be in the front if you run that strategy, right? So this unique will always activate. Alright. Huge buff to Silent Suzuka. So now this unique will always activate because you get the Great Escape hint, and well, you technically get the Great Escape hint. Alright. Interesting buff to Suzuka. She also have early lead. Wait. Oh yeah, she also has concentration. That's crazy. Suzuka is gonna be one of the best front runner. Where's the early lead? You have early read. You also have concentration. Good unique as well. Oh hell nah. San Suzuka is gonna be the S tier. One of the S tier as well for next Virgo Cup. Spechan. 30 speed, 30 hours, time to disperse, like search. Okay. Okay, slow metabolism. Yo, 100 energy as well. That's pretty interesting. I'm not sure what they are thinking with like making a full recovery for energies. Okay. Shooting star now includes first added acceleration. Yo, they're adding acceleration to uh so this skill is like pretty good now. Phase two, order two. Oh my god. It's actually a really good skill. Because you get acceleration, right? And this is phase two. So if you overtake on the late race, bam, free speed, free acceleration. I'm pretty sure right now, the equivalent of this is current and what you call it, the new Meishodoto. Yeah, Meishodoto. So she's basically the other version of Meishodoto. Crazy buffs. In body and mind, duration increase. Okay, start fast. We talked about that already. Corner attack, stamina to spare. Alright. Okay. These are like now the premium URAs. I never faced another Suzuka, and now people are going to spam her. Yeah, she's gonna be the best right now. I am so happy right now. My front runner are gonna eat so good. Yeah, this is like the heaven for like the front runners, the front runner enjoyers. Ooh. Okay. Let's keep going. Uh, TM Opera O, no buffs on her. What a sad day for TM Opera O fans. Let's see if she gets any buff on her unique skills. The then is for Victoria. Before, uh, she needs to be blocked in front. She needs to be basically she needs to be stuck everywhere. After they change it to only needing in front and behind. That's make that makes this unique a lot better. Because what this skill means was before You need to be stuck in front and behind and on the side. So she needs to be surrounded by a whole fucking army. Right now, it only needs to be in front and behind. Massive, massive buff to her unique. Speed star buff. Okay, we saw that already. Up tempo. Okay, stamina to spare. Yeah. Okay, me Hono Bourbon. After stereo exploration, nobody cares about that. Uh, track blazers. Let me see. Track blazers. Decrease fatigue when in the lead mid race. Okay, this is not a good cold recovery skill. No? Because previously this skill would never activate because you need to be in the first position. Now you can be in the third position and the skill will still activate. Huge buff to the Trailblazer skill. Early lead, we saw that already. She has taking the lead, right? Yeah, she also has taking the lead. Uh, now Mihono is pretty good. Front runner corners, okay. Now Mihono is really, really good because she has an accessible cold recovery skill that is pretty reliable now, and taking the lead, one of the best extraction skill for front runners as well. You basically just need to slap groundwork to her, and she's one of the probably A tier or B tier front runner now. Crazy buff. All right, let's keep going. Having 7 front runners in every CM is going to be. Isn't that the case right now as well? And like the CM for cancer, it was like all front runners. Well, technically there's also late searchers, but we're gonna be seeing more front runners, I guess. Mihono can actually use it against Summer Morrisons. Biwa Hayahide. Trigger bell. Uh, Hanshin race course. That's a pretty meh event. What's the buff to the unique skill? Final corner becomes after final corner. What does this unit do? Increase velocity by directing from passing another runners. So I'm assuming it's gonna change to like the redshift activation condition, right? So final corner and beyond. If you are doing an overtake and you're above the fourth position. Okay, this skill is pretty good now. Because the unique can activate at any point after the final corner. Uh, Pretty decent buff for Biwa. Some minutes to spare. Okay, we talked about that already. Sorry. Uh, Anime McQueen with the energy. Okay. Legacy of the Strong. Her unique skills. Speed up. Change to continue speed up. Extended life and I don't know what this means. What does that even mean? Increase velocity when pressured by another runner. Change to continuous speed up. It got changed 2 more times. Probably still bad. All right. If even the thing it says is bad, then it's bad. I'm not too sure what this means though for the unique. But this, looking at the condition, um, yeah, I'm gonna assume it's still bad. I'll be back. I'm gonna go eat dinner. Enjoy your dinner, Tano. Okay. Stamina to spare. Okay. Calm in the crowd. Block all continue time. He's surrounded. What does that change? So right now the skills you've been blocked in oh you need to be blocked at all sides. So the current GP version change it to is surrounded. Checks if you're currently surrounded. You being surrounded if there are other Uma Musume that fulfills the condition. No more 3 meters. Okay, so she's stuck in front and behind. Less than 3 lanes to turn, but not the same lane. In simpler terms, that it's technically possible for one goal to fulfill one of someone passing you. So what I get from this is that before you need to be like there's need to be like 3 or 4 Umas, I'm assuming. Right now, you only need to be like 2 Umas, like one in front of you and one behind you. That's what I basically get from what this means, if I'm not wrong. Okay. Sorry, wait up. We saw that already. Early read, okay. Foreign positioning. Probably still a bad Uma overall because her unique is still bad. So yeah, rip anime Major McQueen fans out there. Anime Tokai Teo. After the Emperor, Human Block. Okay, cuts head-to-head hints. Okay, hydrate. Certain victory. What does it do again? Anime. Oh, let's change it to cool. Increased velocity with fighting spirits when on the heel of another runner. She's doing an overtake on the final corner, up below the fifth position. Overtake target number 2 times. What does that mean again? The number of seconds you have. Oh, so she's basically trying to overtake for about 2 seconds. Okay, okay, okay. Uh, still a pretty unreliable scale to be honest. But she gets speed buff on top of it. Uh, above is above. Hey, sign up spare. Okay, we talked about that already. Okay, let's see. Karen Chan guts added. Okay, random event. 10 one slot, 99 fans. Nothing too crazy. Karen Chan. Hmm. That still doesn't change too much about Karen because I actually used Karen for the Cancer Cup, right? But the this is still too tight in my opinion because if you miss this timing window to activate her unique, it's pretty much still GG. But having it now to the second, third, and fourth position overtakes helps a lot. But still, it's still a pretty RNG unique skill. But if it procs on the correct timing, it's still a good unique. Magic Cleanse Measure. What does that do? Orderly prepare. Okay. This is a good clean movement speed, increase acceleration. Uh, Gambling acceleration skill for sprint. I assume. Prepare to pass. Adored by all. Ooh, they're bumping the sprint debuff skill. What does that do now? Order tree. Order rate. So now it becomes below the fifth position. So previously, oh, so previously you need to be above the third position. Now you only need to be above the fifth position. Basically, this skill is going to be activating all of the time because you're a pace chaser, right? Cool buff. Okay. Narita Taishin. Extra training to boss team. Okay, nothing too crazy here. Hardly Gambit. Okay. Condition unclear. just stats bonus overall. Nemesis now change to above 4 position. Well, she's an encloser technically. This doesn't really help much a lot, but it she's gonna activate position requirement. Removes corner. Okay. So let me see. Naruto touching. So oh wait, it's pretty huge now. Fourth position until the seventh position. On on the final corner. Oh, so uh it's a huge buff to Naruto Taishin. Cause right now it needs to activate on the corner. But they're removing this. So it technically becomes a redshift skill. Cause on the last corner or beyond. Nemesis, huge buff then. Huge, huge, huge buff to Naruto Taishin. Okay, let's see. Smart Falcon, no buffs here. Sparkly Stardom. Oh, finally, we got this buff. So, currently, Sparkly Stardom, it only activates on the first position. So, after this buff, even if you're on the second position, this unique can still activate. This is a really huge buff to Smart Falcon because at the start of the race, we're always hoping for Smart Falcon to be the first position. This makes it more lenient for her unique to activate. Huge, huge, huge buff to Smart Falcon. Uh, Place movement speed, place movement speed. Okay. Duration increase for turning in the charge. Leader sprite. Okay, we talked about that already. Uh, Narita Brian. Preconditions. Shadow break. Clock. Side continue time. Plus one additional target speed if map. What? What's our current unique? This final corner. Order. Change order. So she's doing an overtake. She's doing an overtake on the final corner. There's an extra condition for that. On the middle leg, if you are blocked on the side for about 2 seconds, you basically get one more speed. Oh, this is just basically a speed buff to Naita Brian. Sorry, word up. Okay. In body and mind. Okay. Get me in the mood. Mood buff. Stats buff. During late December. Okay, this is the same as the OG version. You basically get all the hints for like all the styles. This is pretty nice because if you run her as a what you call it, late searcher or any closer or page chaser, these are all good skills for Mayano. Shoot step. What? Shoot step. Mm, where is shoot step? This lane move. So she's moving lanes and it's an acceleration. I don't think this is a good skill because this skill could activate anywhere technically, and the acceleration just goes to waste. Still a bad skill. Corner or depth. Okay, okay. Alright, we've went through almost half of it already. I assume there's still a whole lot more. Okay, let's go through it. Right air groove. Uh, all stats, eternal moments, face random, now equals face one. This is a huge buff to waiting air groove, right? Because previously, face random one means that this unique needs to activate on the random point. If the skill doesn't activate on a random point, then GG's. This skill will never activate. But they changed it to phase one, so any overtake that happens on phase one, this unique could activate. That's a really nice buff to uh waiting air groove. Big Sisterly, duration buff, okay. Saiyan Sky, middle failure, chance of flutter, keeping the lead with one shoot already, Highlander, okay, steadfast. Wait, second. Fishy Amazon. Conflicting info. 30 skill points cuts, okay. Nothing much here. Masterful Gambit. They changed the skill to face first half random. So, what are they changing to the skill? So, as an end closer, it needs to be on the last part. Face first half random 3. So, on the last part. Oh, that makes it pretty easy to activate the skill then. Because this skill is just a weak check and it will always activate. The skill now is just basically a weak check. Huge buff to the skill actually. Start pass, we went through this. Fantasy version. Skill points. She pretty much doesn't get a lot of buffs. It's just bonus stats and like secret events. Quest Wonder, Fantasy version, stats buff and events buff. Oh, okay. This is nice because uh the same thing with like the super quick. We can now inherit this skill to like other Umas because right now the inherit is 3.5%. This is pretty huge. Confident spirits, up tempo. Okay. Fuji Kiseki. Lots of photo field. Change from one car in almost the same lane behind to two cars in the same lane behind. Wait. Um, what does that mean? Behind lane. Change from one car in almost the same lane behind to two cars in the same lane behind. Hmm. I'm not too sure what that's. what that means from her unique change, but I was expecting the 300 meters remaining changes, but I guess that's still in the future. Okay, skill buffs, Watchful Eyes, Gold City. Actually gets a buff on the cold recovery skill here, right? Opening light. So now, uh, Keen Eye becomes also a debuff skills. This skill currently is only a gold recovery skill, but after the buffs, you get the you get a decreased current speed, and it affects all enemies ahead of you. They also buffed the when it activates, so quiz random accumulate time. So you put this skill on a late surger or end closer. It's a really good acceleration. I mean, good goal recovery skill now, because you basically debuff them while also gaining goal recovery skill. This is a really good skill. Gold City will be a good speed card then. Ooh, okay, interesting. Summer Murzinski, stat bonus overall. Mal Maven, we've talked about this already. She's gonna be the GOAT technically. Usually, Speed Eater change. Hmm, that's a buff to Speed Eater, no? Because currently, with Speed Eater, you need to be in the first position for this to debuff all the girls. So all the front runners right now can take this skill. Because if you're above the third position, you basically debuff all the enemy Umals. Alright. Huge buff to the skill, actually. Summer Spechan. We've seen this events already. Stamina to spare, Fast and Furious. We've went through all of that already. Not much changes to Summer Spechan. Meisho Dodo. Not much changes. Heishi Flash. Not much changes as well. Alrighty. Oh my god, that's a lot of Alhar banners. I'm probably not gonna go through this since it's not released yet anyway. But let me see if there's like any. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go through this because it's all gonna be in the future. I'm probably gonna go until up this month only, which I'm pretty sure it's only up to uh the Halloween, right? Okay, no changes here technically. No changes as well. What Agnes Digital do? I'm pretty sure she's a good Uma. I haven't looked into it. I need to go to the 3D version. Hmm. If you overtake others at least twice at the end of the race, your speed will increase. Course selection improve, but additional. I guess it just makes her good because of the lane movement speed buff, right? These skills is basically just buff to the durations and all that. Nothing too crazy. Same as super quick. It's now easier to train. No, not much changes here. Drain for Rose. What does the Halloween version of Rush Shower do? Drain for Rose. If you're in the first half of pack in the lead, your speed will increase, your stamina will recover. Mm, So it makes it easier to activate, basically, the position of activation. I guess after the Auhor banner, there's like not really much changes because it's nearing like the first Anniv as well. Yeah, we'll probably skip this. It doesn't change a lot at all. Okay, that's basically it for the Umas. That's a hell of a lot of all of this crazy stuff, but we've basically went through it. Adjusted parameters for the support card. This is the effect and condition for some skill activation. We've pretty much went through a lot of this already. I'm pretty sure we've covered almost all of it. Uh, I'm pretty sure we're gonna go through the support card even soon. But let me see if there's other interesting stuff before we go that. Activation timing, we've already went through that as well. Effect values, we went through that. Duration, yep. Added new effects to the following skill. Okay, I'm pretty sure we've went through most of this already. Let's see the support cards now, I guess. Oh, this is they basically made a compilation of what they changed on the skill, but we've went through all of these, I'm pretty sure, unless I missed something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've covered most of this already. I'm probably not gonna talk too much about it then, unless I'm missing something. Adored by all stuff right there. No, I think we talked most of the skills already. There's not much changes. Unique skills, we've already went through that as well. I'm pretty sure the most important one is only this right here. Taiki Shuttle shooting for victory. This is gonna change a lot of stuff for the Pace Chaser's acceleration skill. Huge. Oh, and also the Super Quick inherit. This is like gonna be a good inherit as well. Aside from that, there's not really too much changes, I guess, for the unique. That was kind of good changes. Uh, Also another frontrunner huge buff for Smart Falcon. Easier activation. Crest Wonder Inherit is also nice now. Oh, and Silent Suzuka. Massive buff to Silent Suzuka. Spectron also gets acceleration. Yeah. Huge buff overall to all the old Umas. I think that's basically it for like all the skills, right? Bad conditions, we've already covered this at the start. Uh, yeah, yep. Oh, certain events now have chance of curing. Well rested can now cure Night Owl Skin Outbreak. Huge. Ooh, Fenler can cure Slacker. Wait, that's huge. So if you get the extra training that spends like 5 energy and like recover 5 energy, you can recover like all the bad all the bad conditions. That's huge. Because currently it's only like five stamina I mean 5 stat boost on the training you step on. That's a that's a really huge buff to like all the mood downs as well. Plant Festival, Slacker, Slow Metabolism, Summer. Yeah. I think the huge is like summer recovery, right? Because if you rest, it cures everything. Crazy buff to the summer. That's basically it for the mechanics and the quality of life for careers. This is the support cards. Racing mechanics. Let me go through this first because support cards will be the heaviest, I believe. We will finish it at last. So, racing mechanics. Uh, Spot struggle. I've already discussed this at the start. Dueling. Great escape. This is for Silent Suzuka currently only. Stamina limit break. I'm not sure what this is. Let me go to uh Game Tour actually. If I can find it. Let me see. Game Tour stamina. Wait, this is where's the mechanics? Stamina. Wait, it's this right? Is it stamina? Okay, yeah, stamina contest. So, what did they buff with this? Wait, why did it say added JP anniversary? Is this the correct one? It should be because it says the same name here. I'm gonna assume it's the same. A horse girl can trigger a stamina contest if her stamina stats. Oh wait, you cannot get stamina stat higher than 1,200 right now. I'm not sure what this means then. Let me see if there's. Yeah, this won't activate because your stamina is currently capped at 1,200. So I'm not sure about this mechanics. Stamina stats plus spurt is like it's basically a speed buff for stamina and power, but currently our stamina is capped at 1,200. So let me see if there's another version of this. Stamina conservation. Is it this one? The mechanics was added on the JP anniversary. No, I don't think it's this one as well. Yeah, I'm not too sure what this stamina limit break means. But if it's the one we're talking about, like the stamina contest, then this is actually useless because your stamina is capped than 1,200. It doesn't work unless I'm missing something. Is Suzuka going to be better than Esmaru after the buff? No. Summer Murzenski will still be the best because she has Mall Maven, which gets buffed heavily. And um I mean both of them are like really, really good. They're like both S tier. So I can't really say for sure how it's gonna play out, but I'm expecting that it's gonna be Suzuka or Summer Murzenski at the top, like on the S tier. That's how I see the buffs. So yeah, the relevancy of this is pretty funny to say, but the relevancy of Summer Murasenski is only one patch. Because right now I have Silent Suzuka. I feel bad for all the people who pulled for Summer Murasenski because they thought it was gonna be a lot longer for the meta. But yeah. If your stamina recovers toward the end of the game and we adjusted, okay, we talked about this already. Adjusted the way slopes are detected. This I talked about it already at the start, but they're adding downhills and uphills to certain race course. I believe what this means. Huge buff to a couple of the downhill and uphill skills. Adjusted to make it easier for Uma Musume to smooth sideways while driving. Ah, this is the lane movement speed buff that we were talking about. I'm not too sure the in-depth mechanic about this, but lane movement speed will get buffed. So yeah, that's basically about it for this. All right, I think we've covered everything besides the support card. Yeah, let me double check. Yeah, we went through all the skills, Uma Musume. Yeah, that's basically it. Plus, is the support card. I'm gonna go to take a toilet break real quick. Be right back. Alright. Just got back from the toilet. Let's keep going. So the final section. Oh, hey Tano, you're also back. We're going to the last section. We've already discussed like all the skills and all the umos. Right now, we're deep diving into the changes for the support cards. Let's see what they changed actually. Hungry Cap, they don't know. Twin Turbo, they don't know as well. What they changed on Major Palmer. Runaway to first base. Less stamina consumption. Furner straightways. Base strategy. Okay. Not too crazy of a buff. Hope Bearer. All that there is. This is just a speed skill. Iron Will. Uh, not much changes. Still pretty much the same for Satono Diamond. I believe. Yukino Bijin card. I don't. I have never even used this card once. I don't know what they changed about it. Well, bottom hydrate. Uh, more stats. No stopping me. Top now heals bad condition. Wait, let me check the um. Let me see. Oh, it's always a guaranteed no stopping me regardless. So this basically doesn't change anything. Uh, top now heals bad condition though. A little bit of a buff, but it's technically still the same. Yaino Muteki. Now, another. You get subdued late surgery and hesitant late surgery. Oh, but I'm still pretty sure if you're running Yaino Muteki, you probably won't take like all the debuff skills regardless, because you're gonna be taking like the playtime's over, ramp up, and you probably won't run this on debuffers, I assume. I'm not too sure. But it's still a good. Actually, this card is now better for building the hints as parents. It becomes better because you get more debuff skill for late surgers. Was there any super huge buff for the 3 stars? Uh, I'm pretty sure the huge buffs for the 3 stars. Let me see. I think they compiled it somewhere. You can check it here, but I went through it already. But the 3 stars, I'm pretty sure it's only uh here. Silent Suzuka, Taiki Shuttle, and Smart Falcon. Basically, they buff like the the activation condition for all of this, so it's like way easier to activate. And like, I'm pretty sure Nemesis also get buffed because uh previously Narita Taishin can only activate her unique on the final corner and they remove. So right now the activation condition is like Redshift. It could activate final corner and beyond. So huge buff as well to Narita Taishin. Spei-chan also gets a really good buff. She gets acceleration on her unique. I'm not sure if you're there, but we talk about it. That's basically it, to be honest. Not really crazy buffs. You can is essentially a friend card with gambling Excel. Yeah, there's no stopping me. Right now, it's gonna be a better skill. Okay, what's this? Is it the Sakura Hiono? Chiono. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this card. I have never used this card. One step forward to pulling. Stamina to spare. Okay, she gets mediums. She gets medium straight away now. I'm pretty sure it's. it's still gonna be a bad card regardless, because I have not seen anyone use this card. Speedstar is not even like guaranteed as well. You might as well just run Find Motion for it if you want. Uh, wait, gold no longer RNG. Wait. So this is a reliable Speedstar source, but I'm not sure if you're gonna run this card instead of Find Motion, because like Find Motion is just way better. Still, Find Bono. What is this card? Is this a new card? I think it's a new card. I haven't seen it unless I'm somehow dumb. Uh, Bamboo Memory, less energy, 5 points. Uh, they just reduce the stamina consumption. Uh, King Hollow. Stop right there. Umastan. There's not really much changes. Sin Sky with card. I'm pretty sure this is still bad card. Winning ticket, stamina. Wait, is winning ticket stamina card good? I'm pretty sure it's a trash card, right? Uh oh hell no. This is a bad card. No increased training and all that. Where's the specialty priority? Oh hell no, you're not gonna run this card anyway. No one cares about this buff. Uh what is this card? Is that Ikuno Dictus? Uh is Ikuno Dictus card released? No, it's a JP version card, I assume. Yeah, we're not gonna discuss it then. It's still a JP version card. It's gonna get a patch regardless. Okay. Nishino Flower, countermeasure. What does countermeasure do? I keep forgetting about all the skills we've read because there's too much. On the sprint distance. Oh, this is a gambling acceleration skill for the sprint distance. Okay. Restart. What's a restart? Oh wait, you get focus as well now. Huge Silent Suzuka buff. Because technically it's still not concentration though, but like more hints for frontrunners? Hell yeah. What's restart? When failing to take the lead, nah. This skill is bad. Cause with taking the lead and groundwork, you're gonna be reaching top speed. So the acceleration decrease actually does nothing right now. Restart is a bad skill. Never take this. Suzuka card is super strong for front. Yeah, it gets even better. You got a focus in. At 0 LB, even Suzuka card is like pretty broken already. Because like it has all the frontrunner hints, and like it's already really good at 0 LB. I even use like the R version for my ace runs, just because how good it is. Uh Pride, your +1 moods. Okay, the Gold City card buff is really huge as well because of Keen Eye, right? Because they buffed this Keen Eye skill. They buffed this skill so that it also has a speed debuff. If we see, let me find it here. They buffed the Keen Eye Gold Recovery skill so that it also not only recovers your stamina, but it also speed debuff all the enemies ahead of you. So Keen Eye, one of the better gold recovery skills right now, actually. I'm probably gonna be seeing a lot of more gold city cards in the deck. Because previously she's actually really, really bad. No one runs this. But right now, she's definitely a viable option. Let's keep going. Gold Ship, Early Gambit. I'm pretty sure no one's still gonna run Gold Ship card. Amamo Cross gets Tailhead High. It's pretty good. Tailhead High, you want this skill on basically every Uma, but I'm not sure if you're gonna run Tamamo Cross card if you don't have it like at MLB. And like there's way too many cards to borrow regardless. Saiyan Sky, Merging Danger, not much of a buff as well. Holy crap! We've got a groundwork guaranteed hint, boys! Yo, this is massive. Uh, Power Smoke. Okay. Wait, that's pretty good. So currently, you only get is it the top option? It doesn't say, but I'm assuming it's the top option. So currently, it only gives you wit and bond, but right now it gives you groundwork. So you can basically just run this card on your frontrunner ace if you don't want to farm groundwork. Yo, that's actually really massive. So you can lessen like the groundwork parents farm now. Because you just run this card, boom, you get a groundwork for free. And it's like not the third hint as well. It's like the first hint. So it's pretty much guaranteed you get groundwork. Freedom? Hell yeah, finally. We don't need to uh farm groundwork with this. Oh, that's crazy. Gold skills success, no also give. Okay. Not too much buff here, but this is massive, massive. Pasa, they don't know the buff, okay. Vodka, Bond, Power Boost, Updrafter. I'm pretty sure Updrafter is a good skill, right? So, huge buff. Bofa, nothing crazy. It's still the same pretty much. Winning ticket. Fighter, no one takes this. Still a bad card. Oh wait, it's a Gods card, right? Wait, it's a Gods card. And it has on your left. Guaranteed as well. Wait, this card is actually now good as well for late surgery. You also get. Wait, is it Fast and Furious? Is it trolling? Huh? What do you mean? You get on your left and you get Fast and Furious? Am I tweaking? I think this is what this means is on your left, right? There's no way you get like two gold skills from this. I'm pretty sure this is just a typo. This should be on your left. Grass Wanderer card. Uh, Terror Hands, Late Surger Savvy. Yo, you can just run this card and get free Late Surger Savvy for like your Nice Natures run. No need to farm the. But like, you also have the Agnes Tachyon card, right? So it's not too bad for Late Surger Savvy. Hmm. Okay. Gold no longer RNG. What's the gold from the Grass Wanderer card? Ooh, that's a huge buff. Guts card as well. Late Surgers are eating good. You get a guaranteed Furious speed, so you can run this instead of the Ogre Cap. Because right now it's not guaranteed, but after it's guaranteed. Huge, 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 huge buff for this card. Spechan card. Straight descent, soft step. Nothing too crazy. Oh my god, we got a straight away spurt hit as well. Ash Kur. Wait. Yo. Uh, so this with card will give you straight away spurt hit. That's crazy. You just run this card and you don't need to farm the straight away spurt hit anymore. Holy crap. Service from that trash card. No, it's a good card. It's not a trash card anymore. Yo. So we're getting like straight spurt guaranteed hits. We're also getting groundwork guaranteed hits. It's gonna be more easy for people to build aces now. You don't need to do all the parent grinds. Massive buff. Is there any other buffs? Nah, that's pretty much it for the support cards. Yeah, that's pretty much it for support cards. We've talked about the racing mechanics as well. Yeah, the dueling, spot struggle, great escape, slopes, moving sideways. Yeah, I think we've covered up pretty much all the balance changes now. Uh, Let me see for the last part if I missed anything. Support cards, skills. We've discussed that. This is just a bunch of all the skills. We went through it with when discussing the UMA. Important information. Okay. Yeah, I think we've basically covered up all the balance changes. Pretty exciting to see how it all plays out. Particularly excited on like the guts meta going into the Unity Cup, but that's probably gonna be it for those live streams. I really enjoyed. We've went through all the mechanics changes. I've definitely learned so much, and I'm gonna forget about it, but hopefully I'll remember it. And I'll definitely make out new guides for like the Virgo Cup as well. And I'll probably make this into a video so I can give you guys more information about it. But that's probably basically it for this live stream. I'm gonna catch you. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream tomorrow for the CMs because it's gonna be probably a busy week for me because I need to like make these videos into stuff and all that. Maybe if I stream, it's gonna be the finals run. Uh, yeah. All right. I'll catch you guys probably either in the finals runs, or if not, then probably just look forward to these videos and stuff. All right. Bye bye. See you guys. Thanks for watching, Tano.